Yo, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Wise One Awaken YouTube channel. We here. Let's talk about it. I wanted to talk to you guys about, something I went through. And it's not the first time that I went through this, right? And it's doing business with our own people, with black people, doing business with black people, right? And I mean, predominantly, I'm black, so majority of my customers are gonna be black, black American, black immigrants. Just dealing with black people. Um, I do have white clients and I have Hispanic clients. So I'm gonna tell you kind of the differences that I experience with them. Not to say that uh, you know white clients are not like that, Hispanic clients are like that, but because I deal mainly with black people, um, this is my experience with them when I'm doing business with black people, right? And this is not a This is not a video talking about how business is good with black people. It's not at all. It's actually the opposite. My experience with doing business with black people is just it's kind of 50-50, man. I have some really good black clients. um, I deal in the AV, audio visual, apart from doing content. This is one of the things that I do, right? And one of my experience this weekend, right, I had a client, you know submitted my invoice, be like, hey, this is what it costs to book my company to do the service for you, and I require a 50% deposit. Then the other half, the day of the event, you know, the event time, you know, the rest of the deposit. And usually I don't really like go up to the client the day of the event, be like, hey, where's the rest of the money? I go on based on like, hey, you booked me for the event, you sent a deposit, so I'm waiting for the rest of the amount. So I'm expecting that to be there the day of. Usually, I'll give the client either the night of the event, like the event ending, and they will send me the money, and I'll be like, okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna hound them. And even if they send it the next day, I'll be like, okay, I give them the next day. Usually they got a lot going on. I give them that leeway of the next day of sending me the rest of the money for what they booked me for. What I realized, man, dealing with black people, man, I realized we need to get our shit together when it comes to business. We need to get our shit together when it comes to business. We need to have more professionalism when it comes to doing business. When I'm talking about small businesses here, not really big, huge companies where black, if there are, you know, because I'm noticing a trend of people having a really bad experience from dealing with, black businesses, whether it's a mom and pop or something larger. I realize that, right? So this client of mine haven't paid me the rest of my money. Today is what? Today's Tuesday. The event was Saturday, so I haven't received my money. And I've noticed this pattern of working with people, all people, black immigrants who also, that they tend not to pay you. They want to negotiate with you all the time, which is I'm fine. Listen, if you want to negotiate with me about money, about like say, hey, listen, I need you for like 3 or 4 particular jobs, you know, and you say, hey, can you work with me? Can you negotiate with me on it because it's a lot of job? And I'm like, of course, I'll negotiate when you come with that. I'll be like, okay, if my price is usually this amount, I'll be like, okay, well, you got 4 jobs for me? Oh, that's awesome. So let's negotiate. I'll give you a good price because I want that job. So I'll be like, okay, you know what? If I normally would do those 4 jobs for like 20 grand, I'll be like, okay, you know what? Give me 15 because, hey, I'll be booked. I'll take it for 15, you know? But I'm realizing like they'll book you for one event and they want a discount. They know you or they're friends with you or they may be long time acquaintances. They want a discount. Or we like, oh, we want a. Business doesn't work that way because you're doing a business too. I'm doing a business too. So if you're doing something and you book me to do something for you, I expect the full amount to be paid. We agreed on that term, and I realize that the people that I'm dealing with, that they're unique on their deal. Customer service is horrible. It's hard to reach them after. They want to negotiate you on every dollar. You barely charge them enough as it is, and they still want to negotiate with you to lower your price down. To lower your price down. And I'm like, yo, and they wonder why there's no money in in the black community. economy is not flourishing in our community. Why is it that I have to go when I go to people from other races? I get my money, boom, 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 deposit sent, money, full payment. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to chase them for my money. Well, why does it come to our own that we having all these issues when it comes to business? Is it lack of funding? Is it lack of business education? Or are we a group of people that strictly want to take advantage of each other? How can I come up off of you? Because you have black people where it's like they always want the hookup on something rather than just pay the fair market price for it. They always want a hookup. You get a hookup by booking somebody continuously based on a relationship that you have built with that person. Then that person will give you a discount because you have been booking that person for, like, let's say for 4, 5, 6, 7 different time for whatever particular job is, and you built that business relationship with that person. Then now that person can say, hey, listen, you've been a really great customer to me. My rate went up, right? I usually charge, let's say for whatever it is, I usually charge $1,000, but my rate up went to $2,000. That because everything's changing around. So my rate is 2,000, but for you, I'll keep it at 1,000 because you've been booking me for as long as I can remember. So we have that relationship where I say, you know what, you don't have to pay my new rate, and I'm gonna keep you at that rate. That's a hookup. Not, oh, you just booked me and you expecting a hookup. This culture of doing business with black people, we gotta fix that. Or we gonna be forever at the bottom, man. I'm telling you guys, man. I see the reason why a lot of us are at the bottom. We're not working with each other. We're not sharing resources. We always just trying to get up on each other. You're not paying your clients. You dodging them. No paperwork. You don't want to do no paperwork. No one want to send no invoice, nothing. What's going on, man? That's why there's a lot of black people. I don't want to do business with them anymore. If I see any red flag dealing with black people when it comes doing business, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to do. I'm like, yo, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Especially after my experience this weekend, I'm like, if I don't get my full payment before the job, it won't be no job done. Because that's why I had to make this video, because this has been a ongoing thing of dealing, especially with black customers, of when you're doing business with them, they don't want to pay you your full amount, or if you made an agreement with them, either they don't pay you, they disappear, or they take forever to pay you the rest of your money. Right? What is going on? But you say, oh, we at the bottom, nothing's changing for us. We need help. You're asking the government for help to help you with this, and that. And you can't even do basic business. We're not even dealing with big money. Imagine you have a big lump sum of money in your hand to help you. Imagine you get a loan to open a business. Because that's what we're saying as a black community, right? We want opportunity. We want grants. We want loans, so we can put in our community and do good business and flourish, right? But if you're doing small mom and pop businesses, you can't even pay your debt, pay what you owe to another business. What you gonna do when the government give you a big grant or a big loan to invest into a business? I'm just saying, as black people, we have to change the mindset when it comes to business. I'm not saying there's no people like other races don't do dirty business. I'm not saying that, right? Because I'm sure white people do dirty business. I'm sure Hispanic people do dirty business. And I'm sure black immigrants, like people do dirty business. But it's just, I'm noticing a pattern dealing with black people. I'm not talking about black America. I'm talking about black people, whatever their race is. I'm just noticing a pattern that whenever I do business with them, it just doesn't turn out well majority of the time. And that's why in my business, I realize I have to aim for different clients from different communities. Because if I want a viable business, if I want to succeed and I want to make money, I cannot do it within my own community. And it's a shame for me to say that. It's a tough thing for me to just admit to, because I realized I cannot get rich with my own community. Like other people will come here and get rich with their own with our community. Indians will get rich. Pakistani will get rich. People from different Korea will get rich from different Asian community. They'll come to our community and get rich. Open a gas station, open a liquor store, open a corner store, and they'll get rich off a community. But black people can't get rich off of. But you have scammers. Don't get me wrong. Now you have black people that are scamming. They'll get rich off a community because they scamming. They selling black people a dream. But let's talk about it. Let me know what you guys think. Right? Let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comment box. Let's talk. Tell me about experience you had dealing with, black people in businesses. Tell me what kind of experience you went through. Let's talk about it. Put it in the comment box. Like and share. I appreciate you guys. Wise One Awaken. We out.